Hello, everybody. Welcome to the third pilot episode.
0.2?
0.3, 0.2, whichever one. This is the final pilot episode for the Keith and Blaine podcast. We still haven't came up with a name yet. But anyway, it's your boy Keith Williams, joining me with my homeboy Blaine.
What's going on, y'all?
And today, it was an eventful day in terms of everything nerdy. And we got two great trailers today. Two great trailers. Blaine, I know you have a story for everybody, so go ahead and tell them.
Yeah, I was up this morning working on some stuff. Then out of the blue, I get a text from Keith saying, we're going to talk about the Power Rangers trailer, like the new Power Rangers trailer. I'm like, there's a new one? He's like, yep. And then I went to look it up. I watched the trailer. It was a good trailer. Now, if you're gonna dissect it as just a trailer, it wasn't a good trailer. But for the stuff they had in it, like if you're a Power Rangers fan, if you know the lore of Power Rangers, it had what you wanted. You finally get to see Alpha, Zordon,
yes,
the suits in movement,
yes,
the Zords,
yes,
in action. You want more. You want more. So they did have what you wanted. You see a little bit how the suit works. It's definitely like the Iron Man suit. It's more like,
not Stark Industries. No.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's very more flexible, which I thought it would be. But yeah, and of course, Keith over here just hyperventilating.
Like, honestly, dude, everybody, all my friends and everybody and all their mamas know that I love me some Power Rangers. Doesn't matter what kind of genre it is, no matter what country, what state, what universe, I love me some Power Rangers. I really ain't got nothing to say, but I love that trailer. I'm glad we got to see more. And my favorite part of the whole trailer is the fact that they addressed the issue of the Black Ranger. And it was hilarious because they were in the pool. I don't know if anybody's seen the trailer, but it's on YouTube. It don't matter. They were just in the lake, right? Yeah, that's what
like a cavern lake situation.
They were just swimming there and they were glowing, and then, the Black Ranger, aka Zach, who was Asian, he was like, "Hey, I'm black." Billy, the black dude, he was like, "What?" And and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm black." And then Billy was like, "No, you're not."
Yeah.
And so that right there addressed all of that, and it was so good. But
yeah,
check out that trailer. And speaking of and since we're on the subject of trailers, Logan came out. The second trailer for Logan.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'll go ahead since you're going to see it anyway. We got a further glimpse of who X-23 was. I mean, we all know who the little girl was. I mean, if you're not a casual, you already know who it was.
Yeah, pretty much everybody was figuring out it's got to be like
X-23.
It had to be X-23.
And then for those that don't know, X-23 is pretty much a clone of Logan.
Yeah,
she's pretty much a clone of Logan. Technically,
yeah, she was
hypothetically a daughter.
But yeah. Even though technically besides First Class, the other films are not canon, but X-23 was an X2.
Yeah, she was an X2.
Played by Kelly Hu.
No, that wasn't.
Is that Kelly Hu?
No, she wasn't playing X-23. She was Lady Deathstrike.
Oh, okay, but X-23 was
glimpsed at.
Yeah,
She was mentioning it.
I thought Kelly Hu played her.
It was Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike always has a nail. But other than that, good shit from that trailer. I saw the Red Band trailer. A lot of blood, a lot of action. Nice to see Wolverine and X-23 team up to kill some folks. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this is gonna be supposedly. Well, this is gonna be Hugh Jackman's last X-Men film.
Yeah, that's
supposedly, unless Infinity Wars are right around the corner. So if Marvel throws a few meals his way, a few millions, he'll pop up.
Yeah, we'll be like, who the hell are you?
For a split second.
Yeah.
I mean, they got Spider-Man, so they
can work.
Get Hugh.
Heard about that. Hugh wants to be in the Avengers, but aside from the Avengers, like the Logan trailer was good. I mean, it showed further detail of who or what this movie's about, and it's basically about the girl, aka X-23, and the process of these. I forgot the main bad guy.
Which brings up the question. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to make the Logan movie still be in connections with the films now, because like in the Marvel Comics, they got a female Wolverine.
Yeah.
And I think it is X-23.
It is X-23.
So
they confirmed it. Yeah.
That might be what they do. She got on the Wolverine clothes. So
yeah,
they'll probably peel off Logan. Folks will be upset, but then they'll make X-23 be Wolverine. The next one. So, but folks will be wondering, okay, if this is in the future,
where is the timeline?
Yeah, where's the timeline at? They got to be doing this timeline stuff. They worse than the damn Flash show at this mess.
Yeah. And speaking of the Flash, Well, actually, not speaking of the Flash, but a little Easter egg in the Logan trailer. In the beginning of the trailer, we get to see the gas station manager that tried to confiscate the stuff from Laura, aka X-23. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, like the actor himself played Quicksilver in Age of Ultron. I forgot his name. He played Kick-Ass and Quicksilver.
Yeah. That's kind of weird. Now they got both
Quicksilvers. Yeah, it's hilarious, man. It's really hilarious. It's a good nod. Meaning that they pay attention to that stuff. But yeah, those were the trailers that came out today. We'll be further dissecting those trailers on our first official episode.
Yeah.
Once we get everything organized and get a title and everything. And
yeah, this is just, if you listen to the past 2 episodes, it's just conversations, really.
Pretty much. Until we get something going.
Yeah. We got something good for you guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But there was also some other stuff that was going on. Not this week, but I think it was, last week or so?
Last week on a Saturday?
Something like that.
I think it was a Saturday.
Yeah, but for y'all that
Oh, no, that was actually last Thursday.
Last Thursday?
Yeah, last Thursday.
For you guys that are big into the game world, there's this company called Nintendo that decided to do a conference.
Nintendo Direct about the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, about the Nintendo Switch. And for you guys that don't know, they're lately these game companies, they usually would show off their big bad stuff at E3. E3 would be like pretty much for a sports analysis. It's like the Super Bowl for game people.
Yeah.
It's where the big stuff goes down. But E3 hasn't been E3
for a long while.
So they're doing a lot of their own personal shows. Or they're going overseas like to Germany and stuff. And they're showing off better games. But anyway, Nintendo decides to have their little press conference. And in the words of Keith about the Assassin's Creed film, it was trash. I didn't even see the press conference.
But you knew.
But you knew, like, when folks just said how good Zelda was, you knew that something wasn't right. They said
that's all
they said the Nintendo press conference was just boring. And when I heard about that, I'm like, this reminded me of 2008 when they were talking about the Wii. And it was at E3, and they had nothing to show except I think Smash Brothers, and
that was the only thing that was hype about that.
And they were really promoting the casuals.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that, but they're promoting their stuff to a very small demographic. I don't know. The Wii became really became a casual console. Mm-hmm. So it looks like the casual outweighed the top-notch gamers, and they've been following that model ever since.
Yeah.
But at the 08 one, they were just showing off what you could do, like playing the drums and stupid stuff like that. Basically, that event almost 10 years ago was so bad they had to come out and apologize.
Yeah.
And now it looks like they're about to fall back into it, but I don't want to hold up all the spotlight. Like, Keith, you can jump in anytime.
I feel you on that. I mean, the only thing that was interesting to me, I was more interested in the games. I was like, okay, Nintendo, let's see what you got.
Yeah, that Zelda game looks nice.
Looks
good.
To me, I'm gonna say it right now, and y'all could kiss my ass. That game looked better than Skyrim. I'm just letting you know. That's a bold statement. I'm gonna say it. It's our podcast. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, but
the new Legend of Zelda looks better than Skyrim, and that looks good. I mean, I was
the only problem.
Go ahead. Yeah.
The only problem that folks had was they were showing trailers, but they didn't show it on the system. So a lot of folks are wondering
how we gonna play this.
How's it really gonna be?
Yeah, I know Breath of the Wild is gonna be on the Wii U also, huh? Oh yeah,
it might be. So a lot of folks are probably gonna be. You got a Wii U, you might as well get it for that too.
Yeah,
but.
Other than that, there's that.
What's your thought on the console itself? A lot of folks weren't feeling the actual Switch.
The console,
I guess the handles.
The console
and
itself, man. The only thing I'm skeptical about, because I know how Nintendo works and that controller.
Small, the little small.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm like, that's like a Game Boy Micro, because I had a Game Boy Micro. That shit was small.
Yeah, I still got it.
Yeah, I still got one.
It's smaller than this phone.
Yeah. But that's not my only issue. My only issue was the fact that you're taking it out, all these places and stuff like that. You're taking it everywhere you go.
They were showing
what that battery life.
With that battery
like.
life, yeah. I mean, they were showing that you can play on the plane, which is that was cool. Mm-hmm. I did like how the way it looked like it's set up. Like you're playing on a TV, you have it set up, and then if somebody want to watch TV, you can
basically
switch,
switch,
and then you can carry it on and still continue playing your game. Yeah. From other folks I've been listening to, not on podcasts, but just like on YouTube or whatever, a lot of folks are like, man, how you do like co-play?
Yeah, co-op and everything.
Co-op and stuff, like with the switches.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
And they said that they didn't really talk about that at the press conference. You had to go on their website where they broke down some other stuff. And another thing that I was hearing, like the video I'm talking about in particular, is J3 Entertainment. Go check out their videos.
We throw out some shout outs now and then. So yeah, y'all gonna be hearing a lot of that.
And so go watch it's called J3 Entertainment, and it's like 3 other brothers, and they just talking about they were so disappointed. Some of them were really hyped for it. Mm-hmm. One in particular wasn't, because he said from the beginning he knew that this console would probably be trash.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he might be right. Like, it's very unfortunate. Nintendo has always been one of the pioneers of like innovative consoles and stuff. I mean, folks still love the damn GameCube.
Yeah.
To this day.
I love the GameCube.
I got one. I got the Pokemon
Pokemon Stadium with Dark Lugia.
No, yeah. That's the one I got. I got that one. I still got that one. And the GameCube was fun.
The GameCube was one of those godlike consoles, man. Like, they don't make them like that no more, unfortunately. But yeah, like that whole Nintendo Direct, and also they also had another Direct based on Fire Emblem. I'm not a Fire Emblem fan, but the only game that kind of looks, okay to me is that they're making a Fire Emblem Warriors. So basically, anything that has Warriors after it is going to be like Dynasty Warriors. It's gonna be, if it's made by Koei Tecmo, it's going to be a Musou game genre. That's basically the genre is called Musou. I don't know how to pronounce it. Forgive me if I fucked it up, but I don't really get it. Yeah, like they were talking about that, and before that Direct, the Nintendo press conference. I mean, I'm really excited about they're doing a new No More Heroes 3.
Okay.
Like Suda 51 came through. I was like, I saw Suda 51. I already knew there's going to be a No More Heroes 3. No More Heroes 3 is being developed right now.
That's cool.
And I'm wondering like how they're going to do it on that little ass piece of shit. But other than that,
you know what's sad? Like,
go ahead. Yeah. Oh, have you seen ARMS?
No.
That's another game.
Okay.
That's another game, and basically they want this to compete with other fighting games.
With No More Heroes?
Or? No.
ARMS.
Yeah, ARMS. Like they want to compete it with fighting games and stuff like that. And
so they want to jump more into the fighting. So they want to go against Capcom and these cats.
Yeah. I don't know if they can pull it off, because
we can talk about that in more depth. Nintendo probably should have been jumped into that game. But going back to Switch, it's almost like the same thing with the Wii. Like the speculation of it was a whole lot better.
Yeah.
They could have just named it the Nintendo NX.
Yeah.
That would have been better. It was just like with the Wii, like a lot of folks forget, like Nintendo, before it was the Wii, it was Nintendo Revolution. Mm-hmm. And you could pick out, I seen like, it was like in a magazine, and it was showing you, like, you could pick what color you wanted, like white, red, blue, and it looked really good. And then when I finally saw the Wii, I'm like, what is this? It totally changed. And it was the same thing for the NX. And ever since the original president died, and probably even a little bit before then, they just been tanking like the Titanic, bro.
They have.
And it's very, very sad. I've been saying it for the longest. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if
they get bankrupt and so on.
Not bankrupt, but I wouldn't be surprised if they, number one, they stick with handhelds.
Yeah.
Number two, they might just start licensing out their games or something. Number three, because Disney's greedy as hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Disney buys Nintendo.
Ooh, that's the day. If Disney buys Nintendo, that's it.
I mean, that's the only thing left they really need to put on their resume is owning a game company.
Yeah.
And shit, there's talks about Disney buying Netflix, so.
Oh, man.
They don't need to do that.
Well, I mean, we already know why they're gonna do that, because, Marvel and shit, but. I mean, other than that, I forgot one more game we supposed to talk about. Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
That whole,
I heard it. I didn't see the trailer, but they said, a lot of folks were saying they were about to switch just for that. They said it looks gorgeous.
It looks gorgeous. Basically, Mario is in these different worlds. He ends up in New York.
Wow. So
Mario is in New York with real people looking up at him, running by him like, oh shit, this is what real people look like. Okay. Jumping on lamps, freaking,
I bet it looks dope.
It looks dope. Like, honestly, checked out that trailer. He jumping off of skyscrapers and shit. And, like, turns out his hat is a separate character.
Oh, wow.
Like, it grew eyes
probably,
and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, like, he could throw out his hat and make it a platform. He could jump off his hat and jump on stuff. Like,
so, like, is Luigi and Yoshi in the gang?
Oh, no, we don't know yet. We don't know yet.
That'd be dope. I mean, you can be on... Poor Yoshi. But you can be on Yoshi, bang his head and sling to a whole nother building and stuff.
Yeah, man. But like, yeah, go Blaine, check that shit out, man. And so far, it looks dope. That's another game that's pretty much speculated. Odyssey, Legend of Zelda, ARM.
They need to come out with Mario and like Legend of Zelda first.
I really want them to, because there hasn't been a new Metroid in a while, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, there hasn't been a new Metroid.
Where is she?
They've been I mean, we already know what happened to Other M, and we ain't gonna talk about Other M, but like we need a fresh new. They
probably need to reboot it.
Yeah, a fresh new Metroid. What else? What other Nintendo?
They probably could do.
We could do a new F-Zero.
They probably can bring back Donkey Kong again. They probably can bring back Kirby.
We haven't seen. Well, actually, there's been a couple of Kirby. There's a recent Kirby game. Well, whatever. Yeah, there was a recent Kirby game for the
Nintendo
DS.
Needs to go back to being Nintendo.
Yeah. All right. Well, to switch it off, switching from games to sports or sports entertainment, WWE's UK tournament had recently passed. I forgot who won it. Tyler Bate. Yeah, Tyler Bate won the UK Championship tournament, and he's now WWE's first United Kingdom champion. Congratulations to Tyler Bate. I really had expected Pete Dunne to win, the Bruiserweight. All in all, that whole tournament was really, 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 really good. And plus, the biggest plus side of that whole tournament, and y'all, aside from me being a Power Rangers fan, I'm actually a very, 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 very big pro wrestling fan. I love pro wrestling.
He's a diehard.
Oh man,
not WWE, not TNA. I'm talking about
everything, bro. Like NJPW, PWG, you name it. But like, what actually had me excited about that whole show is that Tommy End had debuted. If those of you don't know, Tommy End is that independent wrestler that has an MMA background. His striking is just so phenomenal. His athleticism is, man, that match between him and Neville was great. Yeah, that was like the only plus side. I mean, well, everything was a plus side, but that was the one that got me more excited. Up. Yeah, the debut for Tommy End and how they did it for that tournament in his home turf.
Oh yeah,
and because Neville and him are in there. But other than that, Blaine dropped his pencil, by the way. but other than that, man, it was a good show. It was a good show.
Well, let me ask you this: like, we know how WWE is with the wrestling. So, like on Raw and SmackDown, like, how was the wrestling like during this tournament? Was it like legit, them just going at it, or is it like Raw?
Well, let me tell you, we saw a lot of tech. What British wrestling is more.
So they're more like Chris Benoit.
Yep, submission based. I mean, Chris Benoit was like a technical. Yeah. Chris Benoit was technical. Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko. There are a lot of technical wrestlers, and that's not a bad thing. We saw a mixture of strong style. We saw a mixture of submission. We saw a mixture of technical wrestling, submission based. Even Mark Andrews. For those that don't know who that is, Mark Andrews. He's a high flyer from the UK. We also saw stuff from him, and man, he did a phenomenal job. Of course, I know he wasn't going to win. I thought Pete Dunne was actually going to win. Yeah, like a mixture of styles. It was actually SmackDown level. Level wrestling. SmackDown NXT level wrestling. Okay. Not saying Raw is bad, but...
Raw is bad.
Saying Raw is bad. It's just
the format that Raw is doing is out of whack.
It's typical. Yeah, it's real
especially
typical.
When they went
played out.
Especially when they went 3 hours, because it used to be 2 hours, but then Vince, like, no, we got to make it 3 hours.
Yeah.
So they did the 3 hour thing. It used to be a special for a 3 hour thing. You know, that's when it used to be. When a 3 hour event came, you knew some big surprise was coming. Undertaker pops up. Yeah. Something crazy happens, but it's
probably the addition to the cruiserweights. I don't know. They probably will. But speaking of surprises, they announced the Hall of Fame. Kurt Angle.
Oh, he's coming back?
Kurt Angle's coming back. Well,
finally.
Yeah, he's coming back in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we can prepare for that. We'll talk about the Royal Rumble for another day also.
He's been talking about that for a long time.
Yeah, man. And like, he just got inducted in the Hall of Fame. That's his second Hall of Fame in a different company, because he was in the Hall of Fame for TNA.
Okay.
And now he's finally in the Hall of Fame for WWE.
He should have been on it. WWE's Hall of Fame.
It's really just controversy at most. Like, this is why we don't see China yet. Like, I remember having a talk with one of my homeboys on Facebook.
Ex.
Look, man, like, aside from all of that drama, like, she does deserve to be on the Hall of Fame.
Same thing with Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit deserves it.
And that's another topic we can go into.
Yeah, we will go into that too, because like that's the.
Well, they're making a film.
Yeah, they're making a film,
and that's
if like honestly,
I'm conflicted on that film. I'm like, are you guys gonna? I want them to focus on him, the wrestler.
Yeah, I want them to say that it wasn't drugs, because it wasn't drugs that messed him up. It was the fact that he was wrestling for so long and all those injuries caught up with him and fucked up his head. And so, and you know what happened after that. We'll lead up to that later, but. I mean, I'm actually excited for that film. I mean, hopefully they show everybody. Mm-hmm. Everybody, including his friends like Eddie Dean and everybody else. All his tournaments that he has been in.
They also said that he probably was kind of depressed too because Eddie died. Eddie died like a few years before him. They were tight. Mm-hmm. They were both short.
Boys. They were boys, man.
I mean, they were like the toughest dudes.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, you thought... Like Rey Mysterio's type, but they were almost like all the same height. But Chris Benoit and Eddie, they could tangle with anybody, the biggest of them. Mm-hmm. So that's what made them.
They were the most sufficient wrestlers. Both of them won a Super Junior tournament. They've been all around the world with each other.
Yeah, so they were. I mean, back when Chris Benoit used to have like a mullet.
Yeah,
both of them had a mullet.
That's when he was called the Wild Pegasus. The Wild Pegasus. Oh, the Wild. It's the Wild Pegasus.
Yeah.
His name was. But other than that, aside from wrestling, so far the Royal Rumble's coming up. I'm having my predictions of who's gonna win. Who you think is gonna win? Well, actually, you don't even know the participants.
Yeah.
Dang, because it's a long list. So you got Brock and Goldberg are going first. Undertaker going to be in there. AJ Styles for some reason is going to be in there.
Probably Cena.
Cena's going to probably be in there. I bet Seth Rollins going to be in there. Roman Reigns.
Most of them I know now.
Yeah, but
probably Charlotte probably for a championship. Are they going to do a championship?
No, they're going to do.
Or is this like
this is basically everybody is in one. I thought they were doing brand. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm sorry for all the wrestling fans that are listening. Like, I really don't know the full details of how the Royal Rumble is going to work. From what I'm seeing, is that it's going to be both brands wrestlers are going to be there, and whoever wins from that brand will go to that championship.
What about NXT?
NXT, they're having NXT TakeOver before that. They're having NXT, like usually if it's a major pay-per-view, they're going to have a pay-per-view right before. Okay. And knowing their history, NXT been kicking the main pay-per-views' asses, so I mean
NXT, don't they have their own pay-per-views?
Yeah, they do. They have their own pay-per-views, their own I'm sorry, not their own pay-per-views, but their own
show, like right before the main
big events. Yeah,
that's kind of I think I know why Vince is doing that, because he knows.
Yeah, he knows. He knows that NXT is way better. They're live
that would probably take shine off of Cena in the game.
Yeah, but like
speaking of that, going back with Cena, he wasn't feeling the fact that Goldberg and all these cats from the old days are coming back.
Yeah,
so he might not be happy that Angle's coming back either.
I mean, he shouldn't have a problem with him. I mean,
him and Angle kind of had. Angle was actually the first person he wrestled against in his debut.
Yeah, sure was. And
but Angle, from what I remember, Angle will always be saying like Cena can't wrestle. And if you guys don't know about Kurt Angle is actually a true wrestler. Like he
Olympic gold
medal like wrestler. He's the one that used to fight on the mat, not like the ring stuff. So he knows wrestling. Yeah. So
if you're
talking about like from that side of things, Kurt know what he's talking about. But yeah, it's about time for Kurt Angle to come back. He's been talking about that forever.
Yeah, and we still trying to see who's going to be main eventing WrestleMania, and that's coming out in like about 3 months.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gonna be in April.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure
there's a lot of speculation of what the main.
I'm pretty sure the Rock is gonna pop out.
Yeah.
I think. Well, because there's talks about the Rock and Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Because the film comes out around the same time. Yeah. So.
Well, shit. If that's the case, then let's get Ronda Rousey up. Now let me stop.
He had enough ass.
Yeah, shit. We're gonna stop that. But let's switch over to some comic books. Or better yet, some
comic book movies.
Some comic book movies, yes. So I know Blaine wanted me to talk about this, or wanted us to talk about this. I'm sorry, but the Justice League movie. Some early reviews came out.
Yeah, well, it was not really like review, like it's some insider leaks are saying that the film is in a bad shape. Pretty much how we heard about Batman versus Superman, and quite honestly, we shouldn't really be surprised.
Yeah,
like let's be honest, like. Out of Man of Steel, Suicide Squad, Batman vs. Superman, and now Justice League, Man of Steel is like the masterpiece out of all these films.
Even though Man
of Steel is not a bad film. It's just not a Superman film.
It's not a Superman film.
It's not.
Man of Steel to me was the longest episode of Dragon Ball Z ever. So much collateral damage. Oh my god! Like so much people died.
Yeah,
you know people died.
Yeah, they went in. Like it's not a bad film. Like I was listening to the General Zod theme song like the other night. Mm-hmm. The soundtrack is awesome. Like the music is great. But if you're watching the movie, if you know the lore of Superman, it's like this is not Superman.
Yeah, man.
And this is Snyder. This is Snyderverse.
Yeah, man. I honestly, because I'm a Marvel guy, but I love some DC. Man. I really love some DC. Like, I have respect for both of them.
Yeah, like, DC has larger-than-life type characters. Yeah. Marvel's characters are more relatable, more grounded, like, in reality. Yeah. But the Superman, DC characters they're portrayed as bigger than life.
Yeah, they're portrayed as guys trying to be human.
Yeah, pretty much.
Guys trying to be human.
And from what they're saying, from insiders, they're saying that the movie's not in good shape. I did listen to like one video off of YouTube where the guy was breaking down the whole plot, and it pretty much, I'm not gonna go all into it, but they say that the film's supposed to start off with you seeing like thousands of years ago, you see like the Atlanteans, the Themyscirians,
the Amazons,
whatever, yeah. You know. And the humans fighting the parademons.
The who?
The humans, the parademons.
Yeah, the humans are fighting the parademons.
They'll be like fighting like the parademons and stuff. Yeah. And they all handle business, and they all get like I believe the guy said that they get the mother box. Mm-hmm. Humans get the mother box. The Atlanteans get a mother box. They hide it. The Amazons, they get a mother box and they hide it for like 1,000 years. I'm like, okay, that kind of remind me like the beginning of like Lord of the Rings. Mm-hmm. You know, they're fighting
for the rings.
You know, like they get in the rings and stuff. Yeah. Things of that nature.
It's really cool that they included the mother box. I like that. Yeah. So that'll actually lead up to the Cyborg movie too, which hopefully is the best movie out of all. I mean, my personal.
I personally think it shouldn't be made a Cyborg film. I don't think he needs to be part of Justice League. That's just kind of weird to me. But maybe
make him a Teen Titan first, then make him a league member. But then again, like,
I'm thinking like with Justice League,
they're going back to like old times.
Do the original set. Yeah. Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, I mean, like Cyborg was a part of the Justice League back then too. Like he was one of the stable members too. That's when he had the underwear looking stuff. Him and Black Lightning. And speaking of Black Lightning, he's getting his own TV show. I'm actually excited about that. Yeah. But we actually talked about that already.
But going back to the Justice League.
Going back to Justice League.
But pretty much, it talks about like how they build up the team and they're gonna fight Steppenwolf and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. And you know, like we don't know like if this is all gonna be true, but this is speculation right now, folks. Yeah. So we do know we shouldn't be surprised. If you guys seen Batman versus Superman, you know what happened to Superman. Yeah. So he is supposed to come back and he's supposed to
be in that all black attire. And that comes out this year, right?
Yeah. Ooh. Come on, like late this year, around the time Star Wars 8 come out. Dang, so that film is gonna get demolished. Ooh, it's not gonna make bank. Yeah, like folks really talking about.
I really am excited about the Wonder Woman film. I want the Wonder Woman film to actually do better.
I like for the Wonder Woman film to do good too.
It looks promising.
Looks good. I was actually watching the trailer again, and I'm just using my critical analysis. Is like there's some stuff that stuck out. Like you can tell green screen. I'm like, man, this ain't good. It's not the visual effects company's fault. It's just the way that
how they laid it out.
Is the way they're trying to crank out these films out really quickly, so they only got a short time and a probably a certain budget and stuff like that. I can go way deeper into the well on that on a later date. But I will make a prediction, like if Wonder Woman doesn't do what it's supposed to do, it might be a wrap.
Yeah, it might be a wrap.
I mean, might be a wrap. They'll probably make some money off the Justice League stuff, but I wouldn't be surprised, quite honestly, if they scrap this whole plan, reboot again with Batman, and take it from there.
I mean, they just announced the Green Lantern movie. The Green Lantern movie is going to take place. Is gonna have Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan.
It's supposed to be like a buddy cop movie. They said it's supposed to be like Lethal Weapon.
Oh, I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm actually pretty excited about that. I mean, there's so much that could lead up to that point. But
a lot of folks think that Tyrese Gibson been pushing to be Jon Stewart.
There's a lot of black dudes that have been pushing to Jon Stewart, and a lot of people been speculating who will Jon Stewart be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great actors out there, and a lot of massive black guys. Actors. I mean, excuse me, but there's a lot of great African American actors out there
that can do the job.
That can get the job done.
I think back in this actor's heyday, Denzel Washington probably could have done a pretty dope
decent job.
Jon Stewart. Idris Elba looks like a Jon Stewart type to me. Tyrese, I don't know. He's been in a comedic role a lot, so a lot of folks probably can't buy into it. But
he'll make it work.
He probably can make it work too. I think he can play a serious character.
Yeah, of course.
When he wants to. So we'll see on that.
But other than that, and another depressing news. If those of you that don't know or really don't pay attention
to politics
or ain't woke, Trump's inauguration is tomorrow.
Ain't woke, like they've been sleeping.
I mean, shit. I mean, I wish I was asleep. But
a friend of mine showed me it was funny. I can show you after, but I think it was like in the UK or whatever. It was showing like a photo of Trump, and it was talking about in next week's episodes of like the Twilight Zone.
Oh, have you seen that poster of the alien inauguration? It was the egg looked like that had the American flag on it, and then you see Trump's head as the shape of an alien. I was like, all right, y'all
tripping.
They are tripping. The internet is trolling, but yeah, like Trump is going into office tomorrow. So I'm gonna watch that inauguration. If anything pops off, which I'm not praying that it does, but it'll probably.
Keith will be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, I will be that nigga.
nothing is gonna pop off.
It probably ain't. Man.
Nothing like people these days. Nothing like that. Yeah. There's some that wouldn't be great for America in general.
Yeah, we're already seen as weak people. Stupid, idiotic people. Which we are.
Yeah, we're doing some idiotic stuff, and quite honestly, we have the media to blame for it. The media and like entertainment and stuff in general. My personal opinion, like with the Trump stuff, I'm not gonna just be all in emotional rage about it. I'm just sitting back and just chilling it out because the problem with this was a weird election. Period. This was a rodeo show, but like I said, the media has nobody to blame but themselves on it because they didn't take Trump seriously, and the folks that were for this man, they thought he was a joke. Yeah. They thought Bernie Sanders was a joke. So
that was the bad
yeah,
thing.
So I mean,
oh man, perfect.
So you can really tell that regardless of what folks said, they were really going for Hillary Clinton. And they want another Bush and Clinton fiasco, and folks weren't feeling that. They could see through the bullshit. I could see through it. So, but unlike some other folks, I actually listened to what Trump had to say, like the full clips, not from the news people. Like I said, they were for Clinton and Bush. And what he was saying is not wrong. It's not wrong. He's saying we need to bring jobs back over here. That's true. A lot of jobs are going around, like going over to China and all those places.
And Blaine, before you speak, there's gonna be, for those that are listening right now, like we're not saying anything bad about Trump, and we ain't trying to judge the dude yet. Like he hasn't done anything. So you please don't call us coons or nothing because we say he ain't wrong about that stuff. I really do hate
I
that.
hate that.
I hate it too.
It's like
because they just like Steve Harvey visited him.
yeah,
and
it's like they call him
him.
Steve Harvey a coon. And I'm like, well, you might as well call Barack Obama a coon because he told Steve Harvey to take his ass over there.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, honestly, some of y'all are already hating on Obama anyway. So it's whatever. Let us do what we got to do. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just don't judge somebody for visiting somebody. They just had a meeting. That's it.
Yeah,
you know,
and I'm gonna get in.
Well, you gonna get into that.
I'm gonna get into it like right now. I guess it's important for black folks especially, but people in general to understand. But going like with Trump, what he was saying wasn't wrong. Like he wasn't talking about getting rid of all immigrants.
Yeah,
because technically we all, besides the ones that came over as slaves.
Yeah, the ones that were forced here.
You're immigrants. This ain't your land. This is Native Americans' land.
Yeah,
and there were, whether you like it or not, there were other folks here before the Europeans came over here.
Exactly.
With their land and stuff.
We're all immigrants, so.
Yeah, or we have, or, you know what I'm saying? We're mixed with a whole bunch of different, nationalities and folks from different countries and stuff. So what he was talking about is illegal immigration. Yeah. Those are the ones that come over here that might have like no papers or have like
a
record or have like terrorists and
a terrorist background
and stuff. That makes logical sense. Okay. Yeah. But just like with the media, so they like to distort that stuff.
They want you to hate them.
Yeah, they focus so much on racism, but you need to. What I've been listening to this one lady in particular, it's not really about, you're not voting for him like in the fact of he's a very likable guy, like, he's not your grandpa or something. Mm-hmm. Can you it's more about policies. Can you see him get the job done? I personally think he can get the job done. That's me personally, but there's gonna be like backlashes on him, regardless, just like with any other president, with Barack Obama, Bush, and all these people.
Obama was the only president that had no scandal.
Yeah. Well, depending who you listen to.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's gonna be
a while. It's gonna be 4 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But I also will bring up too. He talked about illegal immigration. Mm-hmm. He did talk about bringing about like jobs. But one point he did bring up, which a lot of blacks probably don't want to admit it. He never really called us out on anything.
He really didn't.
He didn't call us out on nothing. All he said was, you should be again tired of being with a party that hasn't represented you well.
Yes.
And he's like, what have you got to lose? And you got to really think about it. And it's like, you know what? He's right. We've been riding with the Democratic Party since John F. Kennedy, and we really haven't been getting what we've been wanting, even with a black president. We had our black president. And from data standpoint, he hasn't done anything. He has, believe it or not, we have done worse under Barack Obama than any other president. And that's very, very, and that's very sad. And a lot of us don't want to admit it, but a lot of us voted for him because he was black. And it's like, you can't do that. He had, he was black in skin, but a lot of folks forget his folks weren't.
He had no control really either. I want to say he had no control because,
He set out what he wanted to do, Key. Mm-hmm. He helped out the illegal immigrants. He helped out the gay people. He did what he wanted to. He didn't really help us out like we thought we wanted him to. And the blame should go on us as well because we really weren't checking to keep him in check. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the blame should go on us, especially the media. You know what I'm saying? They want to show Beyonce and Jay-Z and LeBron how they love this dude. Yeah. But it's like, that's not real. You're not coming to the streets and talking to the folks. Look at Chicago. Yeah, Chicago is still a war zone, and that's supposed to be where Obama's from. That's who he claimed. And it's like, you can't tell me that you down with us if all these places are in chaos mode. You know what I'm saying? Man. So a lot of folks that just gotta really just watch. You know what I'm saying? Not every white person hated Obama. And a lot of white folks that voted for Trump voted for Obama twice. Yep. So we can't be. It's time for us to get out our feelings and emotion as a people.
And just stick
with the reality.
Yeah, man. And we have to deal with it.
The best thing for us to do is to be prepared.
And pray.
Prepare and pray. Like, for an example, folks that might be clowning out white folks and stuff. And it's like, I'll give them props. They didn't want Hillary. And even if Hillary won, they would have been prepared for it because they know their rights. Yeah. That's why they get guns. That's why they get, which is your constitutional right to be prepared and to fight. We don't do that. Mm-hmm. We probably don't know how to hunt. We don't know how to do the survivalness. But the funny thing is, if you know history, we taught the Europeans how to survive. So now everything is all out of whack.
Yeah.
So, and another point I want to bring up too, dealing with Barack Obama, yes, he was technically like under this constitution, he's technically the first non-white president. Mm-hmm. But we had to bring up the point, like, his father wasn't from here. He was from Kenya. Yep. So he wasn't from slavery. That makes a big difference. Unlike, say, like, if he run for president, you could talk about whatever you've been through and stuff like that. So he was smart. He played he played the role that he needed to play to get our votes, which is what the Democratic Party has been doing for almost half a century.
I know, right?
And it's like, man, so...
Well, if anything,
So like I was saying, folks, don't call me and Keith coons. I'm telling you the truth. I mean, hey, if you call me a coon, that's fine. That's your damn problem.
Yeah. Like, you can't do nothing to me. You really can't do nothing to me.
Hey, I mean...
you can't do nothing to both of us, actually.
I mean... Hey, I pick up a book, I read, I study politics and all that stuff. I mean, we know comics and movies and shit, but... we know reality too. Yeah. So we ain't some dumbass Negro.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, we know the deal.
Yeah, we know the deal. We're woke. We woke.
So if Trump says out and do what he say, I'm like, hey, okay. He did what he needed to.
He's doing his job. That's all I can say. So, well, just now we got that shit out of the way. We got that crap out of the way. Back to our nerdy podcast subjects. Recently announced, I think yesterday, Sony just announced their animated Spider-Man film, which is in development. Has been in development since last year.
It comes out. I'm not sure when
it comes out. It comes out 2019 to 2018, I believe.
Okay.
But they just announced that Miles Morales is gonna get his own animated movie, y'all.
It would be dope if it came out next year, because you get Black Panther and
that'll be the blackest year ever. But no, man, like, Miles Morales is getting his own animated movie. Honestly, I don't know how it's gonna go. They said they got some dudes from DreamWorks that worked on some DreamWorks projects hopping on the project. They got some really good animators and stuff like that. I'm over here like, well, I mean, if they're going with the route... If they go the route where, in Ultimate Spider-Man, the cartoon, where he traveled through these different multiverses and he went to Miles' universe, the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
And how that plays out. I mean, it'll be an interesting movie and stuff like that.
I'm interested in, like, where they're going to go, because
you did bring up that point.
His story is still expanding, so I'm wondering how they're going to start it off. I mean, are they going to have, if you know Miles Morales' lore, he became Spider-Man around the time where the Ultimate Universe, Peter Parker, dies.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what they're going to be doing. And they did say that the animated movies are going to be its own thing. I think what they're doing is they're going to make the animated movies be their own cinematic universe.
Oh,
that'd be dope.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
You know what I'm saying? So it won't,
kind of how Big Hero 6 was.
Yeah, it won't contradict with what the live action movies are doing, which is cool. I'm hoping that it sticks close to the comics, but it's going to be kind of tricky now because, like we said a few weeks ago, what they're doing with Peter Parker,
and they're
taking Miles Morales' stories and put it in there.
Yep.
So I'm like,
that's technically Miles Morales' story.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, what are you going to do with Miles? Are you going to make this black? Well, half black, half like Hispanic kid.
Yeah.
Be
Peter Parker's.
Be like pretty much, you got this dark skinned kid just surrounded by a whole bunch of white kids. So I'm wondering, what are you going to do now? Like, are you guys going to be doing a yin yang situation?
Yeah.
So
it's going to be weird. It's going to be really weird.
So I'm it's going to be weird. I think also,
but then,
I want to say Phil Lord and Chris Miller are involved with this. They did Jump 21,
Jump 21,
and they did the Lego movie. They're doing a Han Solo movie right now. So I think they still over that movie as well. So it has potential.
Yeah, man, it has super potential. I mean, honestly, Miles Morales, he's a good Spider-Man.
I liked him.
I mean,
I like him better than Peter Parker, not because he's black or whatever. It's just his story.
His story is really good. The fact that he's just 14-year-old, 15-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter Parker started around that age too, but like how his story is developing from that stage, because we see Peter grow up from high school to now where he is now. Yeah. But like how his story is developing,
he's going through a lot of. That's a 14.
For a 15-year-old, he's going through a lot of shit. Like he already been through Civil War. He nearly got arrested for something that he didn't know was going to happen in the future and stuff like that. If y'all been keeping up with comics. Yeah, like Miles Morales, man, he's a good Spider-Man. He's a very, very good Spider-Man. Yeah. And like he's being milked out the ass just like hey man, like I'm gonna just tell y'all now up front, like they're milking the crap out of Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales like daily, but that's not a bad thing.
I wouldn't be surprised they use Miles Morales' story to link up the whole Spider-Verse.
Hey man, like
they'll bring in Spider-Gwen, they'll bring in Silk.
Like they'll bring in all that stuff. I mean, Silk is not a bad character either. Like, I love me some Asian women. I swear I do. Other than that, like what I want to see in a Spider-Man film, because it hasn't been done, because all we've been seeing is him going against like these animal like bad guys. You know, he's going against Doc Ock. He went against Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Venom, Sandman. And then you had the Amazing Series where he went against Lizard, Green Goblin, and Rhino, right?
Yeah, now he's going against Vulture.
Yeah, he's going against Vulture in Homecoming. Yeah. What I want to see done in the real life movies now is either the Clone Saga, or the Spider-Verse Saga.
Some talks about that.
I really like, because those are like the main two sagas that was basically portrayed in every type of Spider-Man show. The Clone Saga. I nearly said the Clone Wars. Lord have mercy. But like the Clone Saga, where he had multiple clones. There's
with Ben.
Yeah, I mean, we can do another version of the symbiote. Symbiote saga.
Well, they got that white Venom.
Anti-Venom?
Yeah, Anti-Venom. Yeah, I remember when he came out. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I think he was just supposed to be like an antivirus type deal. If I'm not mistaken. But they're gonna milk. Disney's been wanting Spider-Man for the longest, so that's why you're getting this new game, you're getting a new movie,
you're getting a new show.
Spider-Man is the reason why Black Panther got moved back.
Yep, Spider-Man.
I hated that, man. I hated that shit.
Nah, me too. He was supposed to come out this year.
He was supposed to come out. He was actually supposed to come out last year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
2016. Then along came a spider,
and then moved his black ass back. Exactly. I'm like,
but you know what? I'm gonna chill out on that. I'm like, you know what?
Because if Black Panther,
they got to get Black Panther right. If they
have to, I'm just saying, Black Panther. I'm calling it out. Black Panther is going to be the greatest Marvel Cinematic movie out of all the Marvel Cinematic movies. I don't care who else is after him. Oh, another Guardians? Fuck y'all. It's going to be Black Panther. Black Panther is going to be the best movie. It has to be the best movie.
To me, the best one right now, in my opinion, is Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier
is the best one. Guardians of the Galaxy is probably second, but Winter Soldier.
I was digging Civil War. I was digging it. I dug Civil War because it had surprises.
Civil War wasn't bad, but to me it was. I know they call it Captain America, but I'm like, this might well be like Avengers-esque.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk like a pure Captain America film, like Winter
Soldier is still the best one.
Yeah.
Oh man, the choreography in that movie is great.
So I'm hoping, like how we were talking about that Black Panther show on BET, you know how it went. It went controversial, like political stuff. If they can mix Black Panther with that TV show and
with
mix it with the Winter Soldier type stuff, you got you a golden film.
And you know, black folks is gonna go. Oh, I said it before, and I'll say it again.
It's gonna be a blackout.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blackout, man.
That's gonna be a true Black Friday. That's gonna be a true Black Friday.
If anything, you know, having the black people themselves be able to go to a movie where they can see a superhero, just like, well, not just like them, but that represents them.
Yeah,
you know. They could just go in there and be like, you know, if they tackled all those issues just like on the show from BET, if they tackled all the issues, oh my goodness, you know, black folks would be like, you know what, that's right. We could get behind this. And it doesn't matter who doesn't like it anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you don't like the film, you're not going to like the film because we get it. But, you know, Black Panther.
I think it's gonna be a true. It's probably gonna be a true black film.
Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
It ain't gonna be.
I know this. Go ahead.
I think I was about to say Warner Brothers, but I think Marvel knows. Like, look, this film might not make as much money, like, for everybody, but if you attract the right audience, it'll probably be one of those cult classic films, you know.
I really hope
we already know like what the audience could be. I hope they don't, kidify a lot of stuff. It's like, no, go at it.
No, man, just go wrong.
Just go at it.
You got the dude that directed Creed.
Yeah.
I mean, Creed was a good film. It was a really good film. And, I mean, I'm hoping for sequels for that, hopefully.
Yeah, there's talks about it.
But, like, honestly, like, he did a good job on that movie, and he's directing this movie. And with the cast, they could do so much.
The cast is really in depth. So, I'm pretty sure they'll announce some other folks, like, they got Angela Bassett in there. They got Claire Huxtable in it.
They got Michael B. Jordan. They got
all we need, we know Samuel L. Jackson's gonna pop up somewhere.
Yeah, because he's Nick Fury, of course. But other than that, oh Lord, my phone is going off. Y'all forgive me. I have broken the podcast rule to turn off the phones. But yeah, like that movie has to be good, and I'm waiting on that day. I'm just gonna walk into the movie theater with my Black Panther shirt and just be like, you know what I came here for. Almost around like this time next year. Mm-hmm. For next month, we'll be getting ready for Black Panther. Oh man. You just gotta pray that movie is gonna be. Yeah, they film pretty soon. So a trailer is gonna drop this year. Yeah, it has to drop this year. We might see some stuff during Comic-Con. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but other than that, what else we got? I really can't think of nothing else. Well, we can say something about our official episode. What we're doing for our official episode, our first episode, I guess, that we're going to share to the public, since these are just pilots. We're going to bring by a friend of ours. She's real talented in the animation department, kind of in our field. Yeah, like animation and like comics. She's an artist and whatnot. We're going to try to make a habit of having, if not a guest every week, then every other week or whatever. We'll figure it out, but we do want to bring in guest artists and just talk about and going more in depth. We want to talk about industry. Mm-hmm. Where is it looking at? How's it looking? What to do in order to get better and stuff like that. And actually bring the stuff that they're doing like in Cali and New York, like we said in another podcast episode. Yeah, another pilot episode. Like, let's try to make revenue down here. Houston is big enough and it has capital to do what these other two places are doing. Mm-hmm. And I think, we really need to branch out, Branch out. Houston starts with us. You can't really look past Houston. I'm just letting y'all know right now. You can't look past Houston. You got New York and all Dallas. Dallas is booming with the animation stuff. Austin, that's no brainer. That's no secret. But Houston definitely should be one of those places. Mm-hmm. But it's oil and gas down here. Yeah, but we can change that. Yeah, we can definitely change that. But with that being said, our official episode will be coming out next week. I mean, it's gonna be actually organized. We're gonna try to do some new stuff. We're still trying to add on some stuff. I think we'll finally get it by the end of this week. And once we do, we will come back with a good episode for y'all, an official episode. Yep. And with that being said, this is Keith. Follow me on Instagram at ThunderRyu187. Follow me on Twitter at ThunderRyu187. Blaine, go ahead and tell them yours. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Blaine Dotson. I'm also in the work of having a vlog series coming about, talking about my work in progress on my art. Yes. And I'm also going to be expanding to other social media things as well. So stay in tune for that. We have a lot of things coming. We can't wait to share it to you guys. Yeah, and add on to that, I really got nothing going on for me because I'm trying to graduate. So, I'm trying to finish some stuff up. You had to throw that in there. Yeah, I had to throw that in there because I haven't been uploading to social media. But anyway, I guess we'll see you guys later. All right, peace.